There you go.
Wouldn't be great with the lights on.
There you go.
You thought?
There you go.
No hands.
You got it. You got it. You got. Woo! Party people, what's up? So I'm struggling. Pain that is radiating through my body right now is not a good time. I came out so that I could get my ring, my wedding ring. It got sized. It was a little too big, and I had a diamond missing, and so it came in on, I don't know, earlier this week, whatever day I had my procedures, it came that day. But you know, it's just been hectic, and so I couldn't get it. And now the governor is gonna lock down, you know, everything tomorrow. So yeah, it clustered my brain. I wonder if these like colorful things have always been on this wall. It's kind of freaking me out. Oh, I'm not supposed to go this way, but I'm gonna. Okay. Shh. It's okay, don't touch. People looking at me. Men working above. Okay. But I can still get in the door. Yep. All right. Oh, going in this one. Contact retail to go. What does that mean? Does that mean... I mean, there's other cars parked over here, so... Oh. Those spots are retail to go. Alright. I don't know. This gives me anxiety. I gotta focus.
Look at what Jacksonville is doing. They got a lot of guys standing up at the line, and what are they trying to do? They're trying to create some conversation with the offense and confusion on who they're going to pick up and who they're going to...
What are you doing? What is this mess? No, I don't want them now. They've been on the floor. Pick these Fruit Loops up and put them back in the cup. What? She can get up. You guys can exist simultaneously. Tell her she's got 5 minutes to vacuum and get back down here. I'm coming up. If I have to come up, I'm not coming up by myself because I can't. So think about that for a second. Okay. You! Get back here. DJ. Come back. Come back. DJ! DJ! And we're freaking losing. I can't. I ended up getting my ring because the mall doesn't open till noon. And I was tired and in pain. So I've been home. Help Lavelle with her lessons. And help Lyric make a Pinterest and feeding DJ lunch. Cleaned up a little bit. You know, living this handicapped mom life. Yo, Lyric is officially my kid. Okay, so they're playing this new Call of Duty, and she had the option after someone talked to let them go, throw them off the edge of a balcony. Like, Filter? Or take them with her. Bianca read her rights with zero hesitation. My child was like, throw him over. I want to throw him over the edge. People were so pissed off when I was playing Detroit because I was just reckless with everybody's life. But I feel like that's the point. It's a video game. Like you, right? It's like this is I'm a savage. Yeah. Pete was like, you could have let him live. Lyric. My baby said, for what? Hilarious.
Press the trigger. Try this. I don't know. Press this.
Did you fart?
Press the trigger. Let me see.
Lorette.
What?
Did you fart?
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yes, you the only one with your booty aimed at me. Did you fart?
No.
Lies.
I'm not.
That's why you giggle. I say fart, you.
I thought you were talking to lyrics. I just started laughing. So I started laughing when she said dessert.
I can't. Yes. Almost at that. Got kiddos everywhere. Look at him. Look at him.
I said, I don't care. Listen, I don't care. You know how they reach in to remind the call?
Booty sore. As hectic as a hair week can be, they're low-key my favorite because everybody's cute at the same time.
Oh. Smack your booty so hard it recoil back. Almost failed.
Booty games. So it's good. And it's helping me. I'm low-key depressed. We'll talk about it once, it's later. And I'm not surrounded by little children that are gonna worry, but I'm sad. This is gonna get real. It's like my hair. I like my hair. I feel kind of sassy. Sorry. What was I saying? Sassy. Makes me feel sassy. You excited to eat your hair done, Puff? Yeah? What color is it gonna be? Like white, right? Yeah? You're hyped? You're hyped to go to Arizona? Yeah? With your white hair? Yeah? I watched the Lord of the Rings movies the last few days. I enjoy them. And I haven't watched all of them in a long time. What I haven't seen is all the Hobbit movies. So I'm probably going to do that next because it's something that was holding my interest, which is hard when you're feeling sad. Is being interested in things. So yeah. Do you have your food?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure. Your hair's in that big bag? Okay. You're not going to be cold?
No.
All right. Your door's not closed. You have your iPad?
Yeah.
You have your charger?
Yeah.
Lyric, do you have your food?
Yes.
You have your iPad?
Yes.
You have your charger?
Yes.
Okay. Belle said she wants to do the gas. Well, open it first. Yeah. Push it. Push it where it feels like it's pushable.
Yeah.
Go. Yeah, it's open now. Good job. We got to pay for it first. Okay. Look at the picture. That's the way you put it in there. So turn the card so it matches the picture. There you go. Put it in there. Come on, hurry up. It's cold. No, where it fits.
Yeah.
Girl. Right here. Right here, babe. You gotta work with me. Push it. Do not remove chip card. Processing. All right, put in the pin for your iPad. Hit enter.
Yes, enter.
Enter, where it says enter.
Yeah.
Enter, yeah. Good job. It's processing. Pull it out. Hurry up. Do you want a car wash?
Yeah.
No, we don't. We have car washes at the other place. Say no. No. We'll push the button, girl.
Oh.
There'll be some point where I
All right.
talk to her, and
Now,
I don't want to think I
pick
wish
that
I
up.
would have
Put
done
it in
more
there.
now that I can no longer do it.
Yep.
I just want
Turn.
to do
Put it in there.
till I'm finished.
You got it. Yep. All right. Push 86. Unleaded. 86. No. 86. Yeah. Okay. Now squeeze it. Squeeze. Okay. Now push this little clip thing down. Push it down. Okay. Let go. There you go. Good. Good job. I'm proud of you.
I did it with Daddy. I forgot.
Oh, you gotta start remembering. Next time, I'm just gonna send you out there by yourself. See what happens.
I remember how to put the code in though.
How to put the what?
The code in.
The code?
Mhm.
Oh, the PIN number? Well, yeah, I would hope so. You're funny. Glasses are dirty. I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry. I'm not saying it's hard, but you've been taking out a braid for 2 seconds. Don't tell her you gonna do it. You gonna come in later and you get caught up, and then she's stuck in the morning.
Oh wait, so she's gonna do some of it?
Well, she was gonna take it out. I'm done. I took out everything else,
Right.
so I'm gonna lay down, and
Oh, dang.
she's gonna take out that last. Lyric finished her hair too. They all.
Yeah, if Lyric can do it, you got it right.
She knows how to take her hair down. Oh, it's not easy no more?
She's just lazy. I mean...
No, she's just taking a break. She's just been...
Me too. I'm gonna take a break too. For a few years. If you need me with any future breaks, I got you. As soon as I'm done with my break.
I just live here, y'all.
From DJ.
Why does he have your iPad?
My sister gave it to him.
That's why you guys were in there sounding like you were about to box?
No.
Are you trying to fight somebody just now?
No. Lloyd keeps hitting me for no reason.
Oh, well, make sure you hit her back. But yeah, that's your iPad. It's not his. He doesn't get to just do whatever he wants. I mean, don't be mean about it, but yeah. The day has been long. I went and had dinner at Nakoko's house. I grabbed Panera for her and her husband Adam. Hung out over there and we ate salad and just talked and caught up, and of course it made me sick immediately, so I curled up on the couch and we talked the rest of the time I was over there. And I had to pick up the beauties. Now I'm laying on my heating pad. You know, if you didn't know, I don't know if I've said it already. If I did, I'm going to say it again. But Amazon has so many like targeted heating devices, like ones for your knees and contoured ones for your lower back, weighted, heated massage blankets, massage heating pads. There's like a lot of good stuff. And they range from like 20 to like, I don't know, upwards of like $60, you know, and I don't really think that's that bad. Like, give me like a month and I'm gonna have like my whole body. I'm gonna have to put another surge protector on my side of the bed to be able to like plug in all my devices. That's what's cool too, is like the ones for like your knees and the ones for like your lower back. They don't need to be plugged in, so you could be moving around or like laying how you want to on your bed. Because what sucks about my little flat heating pad that I have now is I have to like move like all around, and it's smaller. You know, it gets the job done, but it's not the best of products. I'm pretty sure we got it at like Walgreens some years ago.
She wants Starbucks.
What do you want from Starbucks?
I get all the time.
Which is what?
Peach tea and not No, because I don't want it.
Were you coerced? Did somebody force you to pick this?
No, she wanted it.
How are you answering for her as I'm asking if it was coerced? Like, this is ridiculous. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Blink twice. You good? You straight? What? You want Starbucks? That's what you want? You weren't manipulated by a little fairy?
No.
Yes.
Can I get my hair braided tomorrow since it's Mel's birthday?
No.
Just because it's like...
What does it being her birthday have to do with you getting your hair braided? It's not like we can go anywhere.
So we're getting Starbucks?
What? See, this is what I thought. It ain't your birthday, it's her birthday. It's okay, Lavelle. You don't have to get Starbucks. We can get something else.
What can we get?
Whatever you want. So you think about it. Don't let this little midget force you.
No, she didn't force me. I wanted Starbucks.
You want Starbucks?
But
You're sure that's what's going to make you the happiest on your birthday? All right, whatever.
no, that's not going to make me happy.
Okay, then we're not. Get up.
I want donuts.
What? Okay. Clear ones
Yeah.
and chocolate?
Yeah.
All right.
Can we get donuts too?
What? No, I'm just going to feed Lavelle. You can starve until it's your birthday. And then on your birthday, you can eat clear donuts too. Sound good?
Such a baby. He lied. I know, she's being sarcastic.
Cisco. DJ, shoot Cisco. Shoot him. Boom, boom, down. Look, he shot you. Boom, boom. He
You
was
can get
falling
one
over.
from under Daddy's sink. You got him! Look at him! You're so cute.
Again, shoot him.
Again.
Boom, boom.
Gotta put on some Western music for you guys.
Oh, oh.
Oh no! Oh! You got everybody, DJ!
Help me. Help me.
Gotta help each other. Medic! Medic!
Look, he's on.
Yo. First of all, this is code. All of this is code. They deliver cold milk and cookies to your doorstep.
Delivering.
Insomnia cookies.
We specialize in delivering warm, delicious cookies right to the doors of individuals and companies alike. What's
Bruh.
not to love? There
Bruh.
are more than 182 locations. Whether you're feeding a craving or a crowd, our offerings of cookies, brownies, cookie cakes, and even cold milk.
They said we handle all the fetishes. This is terrible. You gotta no.
Look, it's real cool.
I don't care. It's sex
Look at that
trafficking.
cookie sandwich. Don't look good to you? Look, they have a support center.
No.
Real people.
I'm just kidding. I'm not
Well,
talking down on their business or anything. It caught me off guard. Insomnia cookies. Wait a minute. I was like, what? And yeah. So I was just joking. I don't know. I've never heard of this place before.
Pennsylvania. I'm talking about right here.
It's in Albuquerque. Shh. Their headquarters is in Pennsylvania. You gonna deliver cookies?
Let's see.
Cookie delivery.
And 1, 2, 3, we go up.
Are you staying in there, Cisco? Huh? Did you find a new home?
Nope.
No? What do you say?
Something about, yeah.
Okay. Oh!
Gentle. Be careful. Come in. It's open now.
You climb up. Go to the front. Tell Auntie to help you.
Who is that? Who?
DJ,
Come here,
go to the
DJ.
front. Auntie will pick you up.
Ghost? Yeah, ghosts go. Dance. Ghosts go. Ghosts go. You're the best, son. Oh, Lala.
So So I'm sitting here grumpy watching Family Guy eating spinach. I'm being sad because I got Dion's for dinner. Dion's Pizza, which is my favorite pizza place. And it smells so good and I want to eat it. Give me a minute. Be back. So I'm watching Jersey Shore Family Vacation. I keep seeing these commercials for the challenge double agents. And I feel like we might have to, like, I don't know if I can get away with there being a double agent season, us being quarantined, and me not doing a Beyond the Screen series for it. So let me know. I've got the time. So if that's something you'd be interested in, let me get a Beyond the Screen in the comment section. You good over there? Nice, living his best life. All right. I'm the only witness to this rollover. This beautiful lady and her 2 dogs are walking away like alive. And that's freaking amazing. Like I hate to tell you guys a story when I calm down, but good Lord. You okay?
Oh, you brought the camera out. Hold up. Let's run this back. Oh.
Nice.
Ooh,
There you go.
It wouldn't be great with the lights on.
There you go.
You thought?
There you go.
No hands.
You got it. You got
no
it.
Hands, Jasmine.
You got. Ooh. You looked real cool for a second. You guys should be so proud of me. I've been such a productive adult today. It's crazy. Still just kind of packing and getting ready to go. I've got all my meds ready. I cleaned out all my pieces the last 2 days, which is really cool. I ordered this stuff. I wish I had kept the bottle. I threw it away, but I had ordered this cleaner on Amazon and it did so good for all of my pieces. I was really excited about it. But yeah, still just packing, working, helping this kid with homework, just hanging out. Yo, they're in the house. These are the types of things that my children text me. I'm trying to work. And this is what I get to deal with. They stress me out.
What? Try to help you. Come on. There you go. Now turn around. Oh, hold up. You about to mess this mission up. Look at you. Look at you. You quit out. I probably didn't even get XP for that, champ. Well, you want to get to the action? There you go. Oh, whoa, whoa. All right. So we got nades now.
How many were there? I saw him throw one.
3.
There was 3. Threw all 3 grenades.
Yeah. Okay to ask for help, son. Okay.
It's like, I'm a gamer. It's in my blood. I'm going to figure it out. Moves. I got to get closer.
Yeah.
Lavelle keeps laughing at him, talking about how skinny he looks. She's like, why he looks so skinny? I was like, because he don't got fluffy PJs on. He got his fitted jammies on today.
Right.
Long John swag.
Oh, shoot him.
Let me see. What are you talking about? The open phone? Give it to Lorraine.
On SVU. It was like 2011. Bro, those phones weren't even a thing at that time. They were way before.
You're talking about flip phones?
Yeah.
You're
You
like
probably still
baffled by
had
that?
them.
You don't want a flip phone?
No.
Why?
Because, but then
I want one.
they had
I
old
just gave
ones.
my dad
I'm
a
like, it's new. They should have iPhones or Androids. Androids suck.
What sucks? Android sucks?
They're so glitchy. They're like, it's like,
Wow.
Let me put it on this.
Oh. I'm sleepy. Okay. But the show must go on. It's Thanksgiving week next week. It's COVID Thanksgiving. But it's also an exciting Thanksgiving for my family because my dad is free. Hashtag freed James. And as you guys know, I've talked about for years how good of a cook my dad is and just my memories of Thanksgiving growing up. And I'm just excited for my kids to experience a Thanksgiving with my dad, even if it's a weird Thanksgiving just because there can't be as many people and all that kinds of stuff because of COVID. But still, so it's kind of gloomy outside. So we're flying to Arizona tomorrow morning. So the kids and I are just finishing up our chores, doing some packing. The girls are packed, and I just got DJ packed. DJ stuff's in Lorraine's suitcase. So I just gotta sort the laundry and get it bagged. My sister Paulina is gonna house sit for me, make sure the laundry goes out and the trash and all that jazz. So yeah, I'm excited. But because it's a big, family trip, it'll be a different kind of energy. So I'm excited. I'm gonna end this episode today and then we'll start fresh tomorrow morning with our Thanksgiving in Arizona special. See how long it takes me to take a swig of water, and then I gotta catch my breath and anyways. I got my meds packed. Y'all know me, long trips, gotta have the rainbow meds. Okay, look, you guys wanna see? Look at I feel like such an old lady. Got all my daytime and nighttime meds. But I'm excited, more than anything, excited to spend some time with my hubbykins. He's only got busier since the last time I talked to you guys about him and I's time. So already this is a busy season, Madden season, and then getting ready to be gone. We're gonna be in Arizona for a week, Monday to a Monday. It's a lot of time to be away. It's a lot of things to get set in motion. So he's been crazy busy, but he's all mine tomorrow. Man, my brand new computer's been broke for so long. I didn't even know if I mentioned that I had it, but my dad got me that new Dell XPS for my birthday. So crazy expensive. I was really, really excited. I've got a lot of new things that I'm working on, so I was pumped to get it. And then the motherboard freaked out, so I had to get the motherboard replaced. It's just been drama. So it's finally working, and I feel like I can get some productivity back in my life because it's been rough not having my computer. With this accident, though, this lady, it was so much because it's of course, in those moments you have those holy cow, that could have been me. 2 seconds later, I keep saying that, but 2 seconds later, that was me in a car full of kids, all my kids. And it reminded me so much of my rollover that year that I got T-boned when I had the little white Journey. For those of you that don't know, I got T-boned and a little white Dodge Journey. Car drove straight into the side of me, gunning it out of a parking lot, and I almost flipped. I teetered over. A guy came running from the Smith's parking lot because he thought that I had flipped. And so being behind this lady and us being the only people on the road, it was just crazy to see. The other car merged over she wasn't there, and it was just bop, and her car flipped over in the air, bah! Hit the top of it, flipped over again, and then landed upright. I pulled over, turned my hazard signs on, turned around to the kids to make sure they were okay. Lorraine was like, yeah, but she was like in shock. She didn't see it get hit, but she saw it flip. Lavelle saw the whole thing. And so I ran over. Her whole car is like facing the street, but on like the median. And I'm like, are you okay? Is everybody okay? Are there any kids in the vehicle? And she's like, no, I'm fine. It's my dogs. Like, oh my gosh. Of course, she's in shock. She just rolled over and she has 2 giant dogs in her vehicle. Her handle on her driver's side door is completely gone. She's like, can you open my door? I'm like, sweetie, you don't have a handle. You know, what do you want me to do? So you can get the dogs out. So I went around to the other side. She's like, there's leashes on the floor. And I'm like, okay. So I opened the door. Man, this big old white full-grown wolf husky dog darts out, like checks me in my leg, is like running around the median. Her other huge like German Shepherd type dog, like it's just crazy. The 2 dogs that I struggle with, like I'm not afraid of dogs, but I don't mess with those 2 breeds of dogs usually. So they have like harness things on their back. I'm holding on to the German Shepherd. The huskies, like other people have stopped now and are like trying to help. Somebody helps me. I get the leash on the dog. A vet lady stops. She takes the dogs. I'm helping the lady get out the car. She's sitting on the ground now, just like freaking out. Like, somebody call my husband. Me and the other lady get her phone. We find Babe. We call her husband. It was just intense. And then it made me, any car accident sends me to thinking about my nieces. My sister Paulina, she has 3 daughters. Amaya, Aaliyah, and Alana. Amaya and Aaliyah's dad came to pick them up for the weekend one time, and Alana would always go and hang out. Dante was always so good about including her and stuff. Her dad didn't always make the best decisions, so it was just always so sweet. In a couple minutes from the house, this lady who was being negligent of her health was driving, and she jumped the median, hit them, destroyed Dante's car. He died on impact, was impaled by the steering wheel. Aaliyah, who's the middle daughter, was right behind him, broke both her femurs, and she was awake. She remembers it. She remembers she was awake. Oh, she was awake. In the middle was Amaya. Amaya hit her head on the center column of the seat. So if you've seen my nieces and stuff in vlogs and whatnot, you'll see she's got a scar on her head and had to get some metal plates and stuff. And then Alana, the baby, she was 5. She was behind the passenger seat and she died on the scene. And it's like the biggest tragedy of my life to this point. Like, I've lost both my great grandmothers, which was hard when I was younger. I miss them every day. But to be an adult and lose a child is a whole nother kind of pain. She's not my child, she's my niece. But oh gosh, it's painful. It's painful for me, like my relationship and just how I feel, just myself, just me knowing her, me knowing Dante. I introduced my sister to Dante when we were teenagers. I knew Dante before I met my sister. It's a lot. It's still such a crazy thing for me that they're even not with us anymore. And I praise God that I'll be able to see them again. But I think too about my nieces that are living, that they had to experience something like that. And like seeing that woman today and just how shaken up she was, and just knowing how shaken up I was from my own accident, or even Dion's accident. My husband recently got hit, was involved in a hit and run with a drunk driver that totaled my last vehicle that I had, and he walked away without a scratch. And I thank God so much for the scenarios that me and my family's been able to walk away from and be grateful for. But it's impossible to not think about my niece and my other niece's father, like, and Dante, and just to, like, it's like those things, like, you have faith, but it's like, why? Like, what was it with them? And, like, I was so happy for this lady, because I didn't know what I was gonna roll up on. When I got to her car, I couldn't see all the airbags had deployed, and I knew the dogs were in there because her sunroof was open, and when the car flipped, I could see the dogs. Like, I saw the white dog's legs. He almost fell out, and she was just so grateful and, like, appreciative for her life, and just thanking me for stopping and stuff. And it's like, it just takes me back, especially to my niece's accident, because I was just so grateful for all the people that helped out, my sister and stuff in that time. And it was hard because I was here. I was on the phone with her before she found. I told her that was probably what happened before she had even got to the hospital, because they don't tell you that kinds of stuff over the phone. She just knew that Aaliyah was at the hospital. She couldn't find Dante, and I told her, I was like, you have to be prepared for the fact that he's not able to talk to you right now, because I couldn't think of anything else. Like, something has to be wrong. Just to think back to that time period and that 2 weeks of my life, because of course, as soon as my whole family was, like, out of church that day and stuff, and Dion came out, and I was able to tell him what was going on. We booked a flight. We went home. I threw I feel like I looked like such a hot mess those 2 weeks. Pictures pop up in my memories. I just, like, I didn't care about anything. I threw random clothes in a bag, and I just wanted to get to my sister. And just to think about my precious little nieces and how strong they are, and that they've had to live through something like that and just deal with so much loss. I think about it all the time, but a day like today is just like, oh, it's heavy, and you feel it, and, like, all my nieces and nephews were over here yesterday, and I think about it always when I count and I'm going through the house. Like, I know that she's missing. There's some in that drawer where his pull-ups are. And I miss her, and I think about, I look at all the girls, how big my sister's girls are. I look at my girls, they were so young. When she passed, like, only Lorraine really remembers her and understood at the time what had happened. And, my sister has pictures and stuff up all over her house, and we have pictures, so we know what she looks like and everything, but it's just sad, It just triggered a lot of feelings for me. And I've done really good, like, processing. This is my first time, like, crying. I think I've just been really trying to keep it together, and this is why I stopped talking the other times, because I was like, I'm gonna start crying. I had the kids with me and stuff, and I just really needed to think about what it was that's really
like why it's bothering me so much, like just the whole incident today. And that's really what it is. I think it's really just taken me back to just everything with my niece's accident, because just the lack of paying attention, just so much of it. So I'm missing her, and thinking about my childhood friend and his family, and thinking about my nieces. Now they're not going to grow up with their dad, and it just makes me sad, you know? And then it's like, while you think about people that you've lost and things like that in different times, and they might pop up in your head throughout the day. I usually try to have like positive memories. And so to just have all the emotions, like, from the tragedy, it's just a lot for me today. So, yeah.
Hi, friends. So, while I have a moment to myself, so while I was taking, I don't even know where to start, honestly. What are we gonna do? Let's backtrack. That's what we'll do. We'll backtrack. We'll go from where you guys left off. So, you guys got to watch me do the motility study last week and get the 24-hour monitor put in place. Now, the one where like she was making me swallow the salt and I was throwing up, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, you probably watched 2 seconds of it and then fast forward through it. It was horrible. But that one was okay. How? I don't know, because it was horrible. But that one was fine. The monitor, on the other hand, was a whole hot mess. So I have GERD, nerd, all that crap, right? I have intense reflux. My esophagus low-key doesn't work. I don't know how to say the word properly. I'm still learning. It takes me some time to get adjusted to new concepts and things like that. And I do like light research when I get results for things. Like, I'll look up a little bit of information, but I'm really big on like manifesting and stuff like that. So I try not to like dig too deep into things. So whatever, dysphagia, whatever, when you can't swallow. Fool, I can't. They're concerned. They're concerned about how food moves in my esophagus. So, whatever. So they put me on another medication. We'll go through my meds tomorrow. We'll go through an updated thing on like the meds that I'm taking. Just because I know I have some people that legit found me because of like my EDS presence and stuff like that on Instagram. So it's really cool. Like, I'm still learning so much. So I love that I can also be a source of information in the community for other people. Because you guys know that was my whole point. I was like, I want to use my platform to help somebody. So yeah. Anywho, they keep messing it up. I'm not gonna like bore you with the whole story, but they keep like, the scheduling people are being really lazy. I don't know if it's because of COVID or whatever, but it's annoying. And I'm like over it. They called me yesterday while I was getting my hair braided, and they were like, hi, you know, you sucked at this test. Your esophagus is terrible. This is what we need you to do. And they're like, you need to do this test. I asked about the gastric emptying study. they were like, okay, we just got to put it through your insurance or whatever, and then it'll be fine. So she was like, you need to do a speech and swallow study, whatever that is, and the gastric emptying. So she told me that the speech and swallow people were going to call. So I looked it up because I was like, I feel like I talk fine. Like my liners be jacking me up sometimes, but you know what I be saying. So whatever. So I looked it up, and basically it's a swallow study, kind of like the barium swallow study that I did back in January when I initially started this process and wanted a gastric emptying study, but my PCP decided that she was gonna just do whatever she wanted to do. So yeah, whatever. But the thing is they have a speech pathologist present for the test. So the lady calls me today to schedule, and she's trying to schedule me for 5 sessions of speech therapy. Nope. I was like, hold up a second. Hold up. I was like, listen, this is my situation. This is what I thought she said when she called yesterday. It didn't seem like it was therapy. Like, she was like, well, yeah, you sound like you talk fine. I do. It's swallowing that I have trouble with. So, whatever. I think this whole pack is like this. Okay, so I'm sorry. We're going to sidetrack for a second. Cannabis Life. Hello. So, I like these twisted hemp wraps. There's no tobacco, no nicotine residue, and things like that. Of course, just, learning from my sisters and just, YouTube videos when I initially started using cannabis and stuff. Because even back in back in the day when I was younger and didn't have any business, experimenting with substances and stuff, it's like you don't have any good stuff. You don't know what you're doing. You got a little pipe and, like I smoke with my friends every now and again. But now that it's a main part of my life, I've done what I needed to do to get the education that I need and to make sure I'm going about things the best ways for my body. I love these. I love them. I love them. I used to, I learned rolling with swishers and stuff and having to cut it and all. It's a lot. It stresses me out. And sometimes because of the tobacco residue, it would give me like a headache. And then I don't really like that. So, I started trying different things like the King Palms and stuff, and then I came across these and I love them. These are mango pineapple. I like the mango pineapple flavor, and of course OG grape. Gotta love the Ep.8. I don't like any of the berry ones. There's like tropical berry and cherry and airy, whatever. Those ones taste like medicine. They're disgusting. But mango pineapple and the grape are really, really good, and it's hemp. It's good for you and whatnot. But look at, what is this? What is this? Like, who cut this? They had like a kindergartner, like putting the, like, and 4 come in a pack. So all of them have to be like this. Like, how, I don't know how it works. I don't know how they make hemp wraps, but it's like, there's a clear space, like there's a clear line where it should have been cut at. I can't even see that well, and I can see whatever. Anyways, so they're scheduling me for speech therapy. So I explained all of it to her, and she was like, okay. She was like, well, you should probably call and double check. I have to call? You want me to? What do you mean? I have to call my doctor and tell them specifically what order they need to put in for a study that they think that I should have? Whatever. So whoever did it, instead of doing swallowing study, they just did speech therapy, which is annoying because it just continues to like hold back the process. And then I'm waiting for phone calls, or I have to call somebody and check up. So then I had to go through my calls and I had to call GI so that I could tell people how to do their job. And I don't think that's okay. Like, it sucks being sick already. Like, I'm sick. It sucks. I'm sick all the time. I'm supposed to be sick for the rest of my life. It's fluffed up. I don't want to have to tell you how to schedule my tests and procedures. Like, that shouldn't be my responsibility. It's not my job. So it's just frustrating. So I called and they were like, okay, well, scheduling people are going to call you back. Yesterday, I'm sitting in a chair getting my hair done. The GI lady called me back and was like, oh yeah. She was like, and the scheduler said that, they've called you 3 times. Well, that's a lie. You've called me twice and you've got through to me both times. So I don't know. It's frustrating. I'm terrified about all this stuff with my esophagus and my stomach because what the heck? Like, think about that for a second. If I wake up every morning, my stomach wakes me up. Sometimes I'm up at 3, 4 o'clock. If you follow me on Snapchat, you know that. So it's like defeating before I even get out of bed. It's like, I open my eyes and it's like, okay. So then I got to think about all my symptoms and what I'm going to do to treat them and how I'm going to deal with my stomach. And it sucks having stomach issues. I don't have stomach issues. It was like, cool. Oh, it's probably just IBS because of your EDS, or oh, it could be gastroparesis, or oh, you have GERD, and oh, you have NERD, and oh, you have a hiatal hernia, and oh, we should still deal with your umbilical hernia at some point, and oh, blah, 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 blah. You just want good news sometimes. You know what I mean? You want good news. And it's like, and you can look at bad news as, you can reshape it, right? Like, I don't think you can look at bad news as good news, but you can look at bad news as an opportunity for something more. It doesn't have to be an end game moment. Bad news can be a tool. It can be something that you use. It sucks. And it's okay to be sad about bad news or just things that you're going through and like dealing with and stuff, but don't let it defeat you. Don't let it take you out. Like, this road with all my GI stuff hasn't been good. Like, the diagnosis that I feel like I'm going to end up with, I don't think that I'm going to be happy with. I think that I'm going to have to get adjusted to it. And I think that it's going to be a pivotal moment in my health journey and in my testimony. And I'm just doing my best to just mentally prepare for that. And whatever God's will is for my situation, okay, I got to take it on the chin. I got to deal with it. But everybody's always like, you're so positive. I need your positivity. And I have my moment just like everybody else. I have just put my focus into how I can use that moment to not only help myself get in a better situation, but to inspire somebody else as well. And inspiring is a word that people use a lot. I know that that's like a thing. It's like a joke. Like, oh, look at DJ, so inspiring. But I know y'all, my community here, like my following, people that really rock with me and follow me because they follow me, that don't just come click on a video because Dion was in the thumbnail. Like those of you that have been around and been in the trenches, and yeah, like I had my moments. But I really try to pride myself on being somebody who tries to be optimistic and look on the bright side no matter what's going on. And I really, really, really want to help others that have similar situations as mine, whether they're dealing with disability or just the craziness of life or momhood or being a wife or being chronically ill, and just knowing that just because that's your life and that's like a major part of your life doesn't mean that it has to be all bad and that it has to dictate your life is what it is. So yeah, I'm not trying to lose my comment section. I can't finish this and talk to y'all at the same time, so I gotta go. But I just wanted to take the time to catch you guys up on everything. So just right now, I'm just really trying to get the appointments done and get all the procedures, the right procedures, scheduled so that we can move forward and really figure out what's going on. So please just be praying for me. It's difficult for me to eat, to drink, to take medicine, any kind of medicine. It's hard for me to take my pills. It's hard. I'm having a really hard time. And I love you guys. Your support means the world. Just bear with me and know that that's what I'm going through. I'm going to try to be as positive as I can be, but yeah, just so I don't start crying because I put makeup on today, trying to make myself feel better. Research gastroparesis.